चन्दनं शीतलं लोके चन्दनादपि चन्द्रमाः चन्द्रचन्दनयोर्मध्ये शीतला साधु सङ्गतिः.
Today we sit with a small, perfect gem from the Subhashita Ratnabhandagara, the great treasury of Sanskrit wisdom verses. Listen to its music first. Chandanam Shitalam Loke, Chandanad api chandrama, Chandra Chandanayor Madhye, Shitala Sadhu Sangati. Sandalwood is cooling in this world. The moon is cooler even than sandalwood. But cooler than both the moon and sandalwood is the company of the good. Let us take it word by word. Chandanam is sandalwood, the fragrant paste that has been ground on stone and applied to foreheads and bodies in India for thousands of years, especially in fever and in the fierce heat of summer. Shitalam means cooling, soothing. Loke means in this world. So the first line simply observes, in this world, sandalwood is cooling. Then comes Chandanad api chandramaah, even more than sandalwood, the moon. Chandrama, the moon, has a lovely double root, Chand, meaning to shine and to gladden, and Ma, to measure. The moon is the gladdening one who measures our months. And notice the poet's playfulness. Chandana and Chandra share that same gladdening sound. The verse cools the ear before it ever cools the mind. Then the conclusion. Chandra Chandanayor Madhye, set between the moon and the sandalwood, measured against them both. Shitala Sadhu Sangati, the company of the good is the coolest of all. The word sadhu comes from the root sad, to go straight to the goal. A sadhu is not just a nice person, it is someone whose whole life moves straight toward truth. And sangati literally means a going together, sam, together, gam, to go. Keep that in your pocket, we will come back to it. Now, why this ladder of Coolants? Because the unnamed teacher of this verse is answering the oldest human question. What actually cools a burning heart? The tradition speaks of tap, heat, as the very definition of suffering, the fever of anxiety, anger, envy, grief. And the verse tests the world's two most famous remedies. Sandalwood cools by contact. It works only on the skin, only where you apply it, and it is used up in the using. The paste dries, the stick wears away on the grinding stone. This is the cooling of sense pleasures, real but external, local and depleting. The moon is subtler. It cools from a distance, without touch, bathing everything at once, and yet it is unreliable. It shines only at night. It wanes for 15 days of every month. A single cloud can hide it. This is the cooling of beauty, of nature, of pleasant circumstances, genuinely uplifting but dependent on conditions you do not control. And then the verse delivers its quiet thunder. Sandalwood cannot cool jealousy. Moonlight cannot cool anger. The furnace is inside, in the mind, and neither paste nor moonbeam can reach it. Only one thing reaches it, the presence of a person who has become cool inside. And here is the marvel. This third coolant never runs out. A wise companion becomes more cooling with association, not less. There is a hidden instruction in that word sangatih, a going together. You can apply sandalwood passively. You can lie in moonlight passively. But the company of the good must be walked with. It asks for your participation, your direction, your feet moving alongside theirs. This insight echoes across the whole world. When the Buddha's beloved attendant Ananda remarked that noble friendship seemed to be half of the spiritual life, the Buddha corrected him. Not half, Ananda. Noble friendship is the whole of the holy life. Shankaracharya sang that from Satsang, good company, comes detachment. From detachment, freedom from delusion, and from there, step by step, liberation itself. The poet Saint Tulsidas said that without the company of the good, discernment simply never dawns. Aristotle, far away in Greece, described the same ladder: friendships of utility, friendships of pleasure, and the rare friendship of virtue that perfects both people. And modern science has caught up. Psychologists call it co-regulation. Our nervous systems synchronize with the people around us. Heart rate, stress hormones, even breathing. A calm person literally calms other bodies. Network researchers have found that moods and habits spread through our friendships up to 3 degrees away. The coolness of the saadhu is not poetry alone, it is physiology. So let this verse question you gently. After whose company do you feel cooled? And after whose company do you feel heated? Which coolants are you relying on right now? Are you applying sandalwood, external pleasures and distractions, to a burning that only company can reach? And the sharpest question of all, to the people in your life, are you sandalwood? Are you moonlight? Or are you becoming a sadhu? Someone whose very presence lowers the temperature of a room. Here is a practice for today. Tonight, write down the 5 people or voices you spend the most time with. And in this age, your feeds and podcasts count as company too. Beside each one, write a single honest word: cooling or heating. Your nervous system already knows the answer. Then add 15 minutes of daily satsang to your life. If no wise person is nearby, the tradition is generous. A great book is the company of its author. And carry one small habit into every room and every conversation. Take a breath at the threshold and resolve: let me be the coolest presence here. Not the loudest, not the cleverest, the coolest. Chandanam Sheetalam Loke, Chandanad api chandramaah. Chandra Chandanayor Madhye, Sheetala Sadhu Sangatih. Sandalwood cools the skin, the moon cools the night, but the company of the good cools the heart itself, and what has been cooled cools others. May you find such company, and may you become it.
Chandanam Sheetalam Loke Chandanaadapi chandramaah. Chandrachandanayor madhye Sheetala Sadhu Sangatih.